If you can't touch your woman wherever you want, and if you can't slap, you can't kiss, you can't use cuss words, I don't see emotion there. If you
The most honest review of the movie Kabir Singh was not written by critics, but it was spoken by the director himself. Kabir Singh, a remake of Arjun Reddy, was a massive success in box office because it was marketed as a love story, which was also aggressively defended by the director. But mind you, this video is actually not about whether people liked it or not. It's basically about what this film was trying to justify. Let's just analyze whatever the director of the movie said. He said, if you can't slap her, like, are we promoting domestic violence here in a relationship? Because yes, a single slap is also an action of domestic violence and should not be tolerated in any relationship. This also spreads a wrong message to the society that it's okay for a man to beat her wife or just even a single slap. No amount of physical violence should be tolerated in a relationship. Second, if you can't touch her without consent, a consent is a basic human right which each and every human being has, irrespective of their gender. So, a consent is always necessary, no matter if, even if you are in a 10 years of a relationship or 15 years of a marriage, it doesn't matter, because an individual has their boundaries and consent is a basic human right, and a person with brain will always know touching a woman or touching any human being without their consent, even when you have touched them before, is a crime. Okay, and no boundaries, like in a relationship boundaries are always necessary, because even if a human being is in a relationship before, they are an individual, and every individual has certain boundaries. And remember, a good relationship only exists when both the partners respect each other's boundaries. That's when it works out, not when you don't have any boundaries. That just makes up a really very toxic relationship. Because let's just be honest, if you are before a relationship as well, you are an individual with certain boundaries and with certain things you don't like and with certain things you like. When you get into a relationship, your identity and personality as an individual doesn't change. Just the only thing you get as a benefit is you have more extra emotional support, nothing more and nothing less. This doesn't mean your boundaries with some people needs to change, except a few, and that doesn't include consent. This needs to be pretty much clear. A person, or especially women, do not lose their individual identity, their autonomy, their dignity, or change any of her personality to be in a relationship. That's it. And this is the baseline. People should understand consent is a basic human right, and both the genders have it equally. So touching someone, even when you have touched them before, you need consent even that time as well. We all can see the character of Kabir Singh, so violent, so aggressive, even violent with his partner, and even if he slapped her, he still loves her. Okay, so this is actually toxicity promoted, even emotional manipulation which is being promoted here. Just by saying he loves her, that's why he did it, cannot justify any kind of wrong action which he has done to her. And let's just see the character of Preeti. She's not even a character anymore. She doesn't have any her own inner monologues, her own desires, options, or her own opinions. She's just shown as an emotional validation and a proof that Kabir Singh is lovable. Okay, so this is misogynistic and is sexualizing of a woman, because Preeti is shown as a property owned by Kabir Singh, and Kabir Singh can do anything with her because he loves her. Like, any wrong thing done by Kabir Singh is just justified with one thing: he loves her. And she, on the other hand, is accepting everything. And let's just be honest, art imitating culture is very much prevalent in India. So if even a youth, a young girl or a young boy sees it, thinks that these toxic things are okay, because such kind of movies actually degrades a woman's dignity, her autonomy, and her opinions. Because of such movies, women's opinions are not considered, and that is why women are the basic and the most targetable people in any violence, whether it's women traffic, whether it's human trafficking, drugging, selling of organs, because no one believes women. Okay, and why no one is believing women? Because such movies actually go and justify that female's opinion is the thing which doesn't matter in this world. Because of such movies, a female's opinion, her words, her desires is rendered meaningless. Because of this, no one actually trusts a woman. I don't know why. Because of such films, it shows, they just show from a male's perspective, from male's gaze. Because if we see another South Indian movie, Girlfriend, it's shown from a female's perspective, because of which the actor or the male lead is shown toxic. And we need to study this more, because of such movies, if a woman's opinions, dignity, autonomy, her desires are being rendered meaningless, this is something need to be concerned about, because violation against a particular gender is unacceptable. As a human being, we need to make a society which benefits both the genders, except just benefiting one and creating violence, hurting emotionally, physically, spiritually to another gender. Fans keep on defending Kabir Singh, and with her line, she stayed, which means it must be love. Well, in Indian society, there are so many females who have been living in a toxic relationship because of the fear of society labeling them as bad women, just because they came out from a toxic household and shows themselves. Okay, so this is just one of the representations of how women are forced to stay in a toxic relationship, just framed it with so much love and passion in this film. So just because someone is coming up and saying she stayed, so it's love. No, a lot of females in this society actually stay in a relationship just to get away from a bad women tag. Because how dare a woman choose herself? Okay, how dare she choose her opinions, desires, and get free of such toxicity, and does not tolerate any kind of violence or any kind of emotional damage, right? That's what it's shown. So just by saying that she stayed, so it's love, is a really very, very downgraded and a very uneducated excuse that someone can give. And let's just be honest, a cinema doesn't teach you abuse, but it teaches you how to excuse these abusive behaviors. Okay, you can like a movie, you can actually enjoy it, but when the director himself in an interview justifies violence and calls it romance, we need to talk what it's actually teaching the society and training the society to think even the worst abusive toxic natures as love.